there's a lot of colors.
Well, welcome back in for Mixed Media ICAD and day 30. Now, yesterday I pulled the card out. Robin's Egg Blue is our prompt. So I pulled out a whole bunch of things that were in Robin's Egg Blue. I have here some distress products, some chalk acrylic and a mermaid. I have this piece of scrapbooking paper. I have some gel print tape pulls that have some of the colors in them. This is a piece out of a vintage cookbook, something that's been dyed, and this really cool tissue paper that I think came in a gift, and it is really cool. So I thought that I would start with doing some collage of these pieces onto the card. So that's all I know so far. I've got these items pulled out, and we'll go from there.
Dreams are not the same for me. Standing by the shore while you're on the open sea. Cannot take this anymore. The dreams are not the same for me. Standing by the shore while you're on the open sea. Cannot take this anymore. A certain shade of blue will always remind me of you. Trying to figure out how I'm supposed to get through. The dreams are not the same for me. Standing by the shore.
Now that that's done, that's dry, and one of my favorite things to do is to discover what I'm left with, so to trim the ICADs out once I'm done with all the collage. So I'm getting this trimmed out, seeing what I have, and then I'm going to come in with some of my TCW White Gesso. I'm going to put it to the side. I'm just going to use my fingers and kind of catch texture and push some areas back and kind of make it all feel like it's more of a cohesive piece.
This anymore. Cannot take this anymore. Cannot take this anymore.
Going away to come up higher, giving pine straw to the fire.
Using the same method of application I did with the gesso, I'm going to come in with some PaperArtsy Fresco Finish acrylic paint in Seaglass. This is a gorgeous color. And I do, as always, I'll have all the products I've used listed down below for you. And I'm just going to come in and add a bit of this color to the surface of the card. Next, I'm going to come in with some of my DIY homemade glass bead gel. If you want to see how to create this bead gel on your own, I'll have a link on the upper right hand corner for you. And then I'm going to, once that dries, and I'm going to let that dry naturally, I'm going to come in with the Robin's Egg Blue in the Distress Spray stain to catch those areas of texture. Well, I got kind of impatient waiting for that to dry, so I did use my heat tool. Actually, this is a hair dryer, and I used it going from the back in hopes of getting the last bit of that internal part dried up. And I'm just going to use a pipette to apply the Distress Spray stain to the areas that have the glass bead gel in it. So now I'm going to come in with some more of that white gesso. I'm going to make the areas that I had originally put the gesso, give some of that area a bigger pop of white coming off, and I'm going to try and catch the tops of some of that glass bead gel, so it just really highlights, accentuates that texture.
For a first that I can't seem to find.
So when I had pulled out all those pieces of paper that I ended up collaging onto the surface of this card, I really felt like I wanted to use a bird on this. I mean, Robin's Egg Blue, it just kind of felt like it would go together. But the more I came to this background, I was definitely wanting a bird. The trick was finding something that would actually work on the surface of this card.
Into a cold and step outside.
And the bird I ended up going with, well, birds, was the circular piece that is a digital download from the Digital Design Club, and I will link that down below. It's just a wonderful, it just matched the color beautifully that was already on the background, and it fit. that was another big piece, was that it was going to actually fit on the card. And I knew I needed to back it up with something so that it made it pop off the card, and I ended up going with this. Now this sheet is just, they're parts of a gel plate that had color on it that I ended up pulling off with with packaging tape, and then I went over the surface of it with some clear gesso to knock away some of the shine. And that is what I'm going to use to back this little piece.
The light becoming clear, I walk along. Pull my hat over my ears, scale the old limestone. A spring beneath the leaves, in a forest free to grow, with the orange morning glow, and then it starts to snow.
Now after seeing it on the card when it's layered up, I felt like it needed a little bit going around that outside edge. And now I ended up going in with the Stabilo all in black, but I could have gone in with some of the distressed archival ink in black. I really felt like it needed the black to just pop off, but I could have gone in with any other color as well, including the Robin's Egg Blue in just the distressed stain. But I don't have that. But I did choose to go in with a Stabilo all pencil in black. And then I come in with my water brush and give it a little bit of water to just kind of bleed out a hair. And I really liked how that ended up turning out.
It took me like forever to get through to you, misty blue. In any kind of weather, I thought of you, misty blue. It's hard to know, but no one comes close. An undiscovered landscape filled with hope. You are golden territory, let it show. On the corner of Baker Street, I met you that first time, and I have kept you in my mind since then. Hey, you know it. Oh, nothing compares to us. It's like a constant rush, an undiscovered landscape filled with hope. You are a golden territory, took me like forever.